Hey there everyone, Jerisha Hawk here. Happy Monday. If you're new to me, welcome for the first time. If you've been rocking with me for a while, thanks and welcome back. I'm an income strategist and corporate dropout. I help service-based business owners build six-figure businesses. And I just wanted to pop in and give you guys a quick tip. I'm actually over here, it's Monday. It's snowing out in Detroit, so I have not really left the house. You see I'm still in my loungewear hanging out. But I wanted to give you guys a quick tip. So I'm over here actually working on recrafting my services and offerings for this year. I'm not implementing anything new, but I am really intentional and focused on how can I really improve the client experience for the core offers that I currently have. And for me, that means how can I help make my processes and the delivery of my products better? How can I increase the client experience for the offerings that I currently have? And how can I help my clients get results with more ease and quicker the next time around when I do enrollment? And a lot of the programs that I offered in 2017 were first-time offers for me. So, for example, I launched the Go Getter Elite Mastermind program in 2017. So we're just getting close to wrapping up the very first cycle of the program. I launched the Fearless with Facebook course in November of last year. Again, the first time I launched that program. I've launched Fuck Fixed Income about 2 times, but there's still huge opportunity it's still in the new beginning stages. And I think sometimes, and I want to reassure everybody here, if you are selling services or you've got to a point where you've crafted your own signature courses or your signature programs, when you're doing it the very first time, you're really taking your best guess, right? Because if you've never done it before, you really don't know exactly what your students and clients are going to need to actually help them make sure that they're getting the best experience, able to achieve the results, and all those other things. I mean, there's things you can do and strategies you can implement to help make sure you're doing the best that you can, which is something that I definitely did. But the level of feedback that I have now based off of actual real people going through the programs, now I'm able to take that feedback and make the programs and offerings better the second time around. So one thing that I think is super, super important, and for example, people who are in Goal Getter Elite is my high level mastermind. It's for full-time service-based business owners who are looking to build a six-figure business in a very condensed time frame. For me personally, I was able to hit 6 figures in business in 6 months. That's extremely, extremely fast. But the program, Goal Getter Elite, is a high-level mastermind, high touch point, but it's really designed to help, again, full-time business owners expedite their process to getting to their first 6 figures or building a multiple 6-figure business. And the feedback that I got and the thing, so this time around we had guest experts who were all 6-figure business owners come in and teach. We had bi-weekly mastermind calls. We had implementation week. There was a private Facebook group, ton of support. But one thing that I'm learning from actually listening to my current mastermind students is, one, they love the mastermind groups. However, they wish there was a bit more structure. So our mastermind group was really kind of an on-demand thing. You got what you needed when you needed it. But hearing that they wanted more structure let me know that, Jay, well, how can you create a process and maybe make kind of a mini course training inside of the mastermind so they can kind of go in at their own pace and do a DIY type of consumption of learning the core strategies and getting the initial value of the trainings. But now they have that, kind of that course understanding, getting that course content delivered in a way that will allow them to show up and be better during our mastermind calls when they're actually implementing things for their business. That's a really, really, really powerful piece of feedback that I didn't even recognize would be of value to my mastermind students. So that's something in particular I'm going to be implementing the next go round. Something else that I'm consistently getting is they want more one-on-one time, that they really appreciate the group mastermind. They love the Facebook group, but they want dedicated time where they just get me individually. So that lets me know that there's either an opportunity to offer that during the course enrollment, saying, hey, you can get one-on-one calls in addition to our group calls, or maybe I just bonus mastermind members quarterly one-on-one check-ins or something. Again, really, really good feedback that I initially wasn't aware of would be of value to my students. Third was they wanted more advanced, like, what was the other really, really good one? They wanted more structure. They wanted more one-on-one time. I think those two are probably the biggest ones. But like now that I'm able to actually listen to my clients, I'm able to take their feedback and improve my program and my offerings the next time around to make sure that I'm closing the gaps. But in addition, actually making sure that they're getting the support they need the way that they need it. Now it came to me. The third piece of advice that I received from them, and I want to get this right, is because we have guest expert trainers come in, and again, they said they wanted more structure. To me, I asked them, and what are like the 6 core elements of content that you would like to dive deep on when you're actually trying to build your 6-figure business? And there were 6 things that came up for us, like high ticket offerings, high ticket pricing, more continuous like list building strategies, perfecting the packages and copywriting for sales pages, outsourcing, launching, and actually what was the other one? Actually doing more advanced Facebook ads and targeting. And they were like, being able to hear the guest experts was good, being able to watch their training was good, but it would have been nicer to be able to 1, first learn the concept, 2, actually go do the concept, 3, then be able to meet and actually talk about it to get feedback on the things that we had already done. And this time around, it was a bit more self-paced in that sense. But getting that very specific feedback, that lets me know now for the next mastermind group, there's going to be 9 months long, and we're going to have 6 core pillars of 6 core elements you need to master in order to build a 6-figure business. And we're going to be focusing on a different core pillar every 6 weeks of the program. So we're going to have 2 weeks for learning, 2 weeks for implementation, 2 weeks for actually feedback, critique, and reviewing things. So it's a bit more structure to how they're learning the 6 core pillars, but it allows them, again, this is a direct feedback that I got from the elite mastermind students. And I'm just saying all this to say, there's so much power in you being a business owner, whether you're selling services or creating more signature programs or offerings. How often are you creating opportunities to actually get feedback from your students? And how often are you creating opportunities for you to actually listen to your clients so you can get very direct and, constructive criticism and feedback on what it is you're doing? And I just think so often we don't do that. How often are you sending surveys out to your list and to your audience? How often are you just checking in with your students and your clients saying, hey, how is this going for you? Is there anything that we could be doing to make this experience better for you? Is there anything that you think was missing this time around that you wish we would have done differently? What are the things that you are loving that we're doing so we can actually make sure to continue to do that going forward? And I'm just recognizing that I think when I first launched this stuff, I thought that it had to be perfect. And I know a lot of my clients say they want to wait until it's perfect before they ever launch it. But the biggest lesson that I've learned, or one of the biggest lessons that I've learned, particularly in this area, is that you never really know. You never can wait for perfect. You just need to be focused on how can you be consistently improving your process. How can you be consistently getting better and just progressing and making it better time and time and time again? So based off of all the feedback that I got, I know Goal Getter Elite is going to be 10 times better the second time around because 1, I have real people going through the system. 2, I created multiple opportunities to actually listen to my clients and get their direct feedback. And 3, I'm actually taking the feedback that they've given, spending time now really strategizing and mapping out what could we do differently the next time around and make it better, to make it easier for them to get the results, to make it quicker for them to get the results, to make their client experience overall more positive. What are all the things that I could be doing as a business owner to restructure and to enhance my programs to make it better client experience for my students? And I think it's those 3 key things that we all have to do to make sure that, we are doing what we can to improve our processes, but you're never going to be able to improve if you're not creating opportunities for you to actually listen to your clients. So I just wanted to share that and give you guys all like a positive push to, if you have, even if you're not selling anything yet, maybe you've been building your email list for 6 months. Have you actually surveyed your email list? Have you had a touch point with your students or with your clients via email, or actually like get on the phone and like call people and just do like a real in-person check-in to see how things are going and what you could be doing better. And just one thing I'd say is like when they're giving you feedback, like be open to receiving it. Like do not take it as a personal attack or a personal hit on you as a business owner. You know, you're doing the best that you can with what you had available to you at the time. And that's the best you can do, like move forward in that. But now that you know better, like one, create opportunity so you can know better. But now that you know better, what can you be doing to improve the process the second time around? So I personally am like super jazzed that my elite ladies were able to give such clear, specific feedback, which is going to be the thing that will allow me to make sure that the next time around that we launch this program, it's going to be 10 times better than it was the first time. And even with what we had the first time, like multiple clients have been able to significantly increase their income, you know, going from making a couple $100s a month to making $5,000 a month consistently, to being on track next month to hitting their first 5 figures. Another client actually hitting their first 5 figures, you know, before the program was over. Like tremendous success and tremendous results, not only from the financial perspective, but from even just like mindset evolution, and they're thinking more like CEOs and they're better critical thinkers now. So I really recommend you guys do that if you haven't done that before. I would love for you guys to pop in the comments and let me know, like, is there a specific, like, how do you actually go out and get feedback? And, you know, have you actually gone out and got feedback from your clients or students since selling your services? Let us know in the comments. Let's talk about it. But I just wanted to do a pop, you know, I'm just working over here, give you guys kind of a behind the scenes on what's going on in my mind, and just wanted to share a tip to hopefully help you all be better and provide a service that is of higher quality and caliber for your clients and students. So chat with y'all later. Pop in the comments if you have questions, feedback, or any of that good stuff, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.